people, welcome back to my channel, Albert JTV. For my subscribers, thank you again. Anybody new watching the channel for the first time, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification mark as well to let you know when my content's coming out, and follow me on all social medias, Instagram and Twitter. Boy, where do I start? If it seems like I'm upbeat, I'm not. I'm pissed off because match review time. Tottenham 2, Arsenal 1. Oh man, anybody that saw my preview video, prediction wise went for Arsenal to win 3-1. Wow, I got that wrong. And also in terms of team selection, I thought Pepe would come back in. Obviously I thought Laka would start up top down the middle and then Uber on the left, because obviously Eddie got suspended. But then when I thought about it this morning, I thought if Arteta keeps the same system and the same team shape, and if Pepe comes back in, like I said, then somebody's going to have to make way. And then I thought the only person it could probably be, which it turned out to be when we saw the lineup come out, was Saka. Some people were surprised. I saw the reaction on social media beforehand. Listen, if you could shoehorn in both Pepe and Saka, then so be it. But for team shape and system, and obviously Arteta started Saka on the bench, so it was what it was. I would have liked to have seen Cedric Soares come in, or make the Niles play at right back instead of Bellerin. I said that in my preview. I'm not just saying it because we lost the game. And yeah, so the lineup and personnel was pretty much what we thought it would be, despite a couple of changes in there, or one change, should I say, more so. The first half, Arsenal for me started the first 10 minutes very, very sluggish. You know, it wasn't great. And then at some point, I think just after 10 minutes, Kane gets a chance to make it 1-0, goes through on goal, tries to lob Martinez. Martinez stays big, comes off his line, stops that from going in. And then a couple minutes later, Uber has a great chance from a good work from Bellerin on the right, to be fair. Puts a good cross in. Aubameyang just completely fluffs it, doesn't even get a good contact. So very, very good chance, obviously, for a striker of his capability. He should be hitting the target at least. And then, oh man, then 4 minutes later, we get an absolute wonder goal from Lacazette. Incredible strike, minimal backlift. Serge Aurier, like I said in the preview, very rash defender. Poor header from him in the first place. Goes in for a 50-50 with Xhaka, comes off second best. Xhaka lays it off to Lacazette. Unbelievable goal, brilliant finish. And Lacazette, despite his chances that he misses in an Arsenal shirt, his record actually against the top 6 sides is exceptional, to be fair. So, you know, big game player. So what a strike. Unbelievable. Eat your heart out, Lloris. And then anybody knows in football, not just with Arsenal, but when you go 1-0 up or you go ahead, you're more susceptible. What's the word again? You're more susceptible to conceding just after you scored. And I don't think it was even 2 minutes. And Kolasinac, unbelievable. And I'm going to talk about him quickly before I go on to the actual goal we conceded, because it was amazing. When I checked at half time and I saw the reaction to the first half, for example, a lot of people were going in on Luiz, and I couldn't understand that, because if Luiz does what he's done 2-3 times already this season and makes a last-ditch tackle and then gets sent off when they're down to 10 men, I can imagine what the Fiat 500 Twitter brigade would have been like. So you can't blame Luiz for that. Honestly, he got put in the shit by Kolasinac with a stupid square pass. But with Kolasinac, I'm going to say this. Like I said, he's better in a free, but he's still not good enough. He has been an accident waiting to happen. Now, when you get a bit of spare time and you finish being angry about this defeat to Spurs, if you look at the games he's played in that back three, he's been very, very lucky to get away with a lot of mistakes he's done. And so he chooses to make the biggest mistake in one game of the season. As Arsenal fans, we do not want to lose to them lot down the road. So it's been a mistake waiting to happen. Trust me, watch back the footage of Kolasinac in the few games that we played since the restart of the season, and he chooses to do it today. Now, there's 3 things he could have done. He gets the ball. Yeah, and he has a bad habit of playing the ball backwards. With Mustafi, at least with Mustafi and Luiz, they always look to play the ball forward. Kolasinac does the opposite. But yeah, the 3 things Kolasinac could have done. The first thing, Tierney made himself available for the pass to his left. Didn't do that. You had an easy ball into Aubameyang, who was 20 yards further up the pitch with his back to goal. That's the second thing he could have done. The third thing was to give the ball back to Luiz. But play it to him on his left foot. You know, you can't play a square pass like that, especially with someone like Son sneaking around. And there you have it, 1-0. 1-1, sorry. Yeah, 2 minutes I've taken the lead. And then Martinez again, giving the guy an unbelievable save from that pile driver strike from Ben Davis on about just over the 30-minute mark. When I first saw it, I thought, wow, what a strike. But then when you saw the replay, brilliant save from Emi Martinez, it must be said. I thought Pepe, a lot of people are going to get on him because, again, the money thing. And I thought he was only effective. There was a 10-minute period, the last 10 minutes of the first half, he came into the game a bit more, was making runs down the channel with the ball, cutting inside, getting into dangerous areas. But that was it really from Pepe, if I'm being honest. That's all I saw. Drop in the comments down below if you agree or disagree. But I thought the first half, we had a lot of possession of the ball in good areas and we controlled possession, but I still thought neither team put any cohesive patterns of play together to maybe even deserve to lead or even to deserve to score. Yeah, I thought it was a bit bitty in the first half. I've got to be honest. I thought Ceballos for us in the middle controlled it. I thought he bossed it in the first 45 personally. Keeping the ball ticking, taking the ball on the half turn. You take the ball on the half turn, it gives you the chance to transition the ball quicker and getting the ball forward in the attacking third, which is what he's very good at. Mourinho was smart. You know, when you saw the Spurs lineup, he's obviously seen us play and see that we can hurt teams from wide areas. So, for me, you might not agree with me, but I think you know what? Arsenal can have it down their right because Bellerin is not very good at crossing the ball. But that's why he stuck Sissoko on the right to double up with Aurier to stop Kieran Tierney bombing down that left-hand side. That wasn't by accident that happened. Mourinho's he's very astute in the sense that 2 banks of 4, compact, hard to get by, nullify Arsenal in the wide areas, make it difficult for them to try and get intricate passing through. So you could see that's what he tried to do. So Tierney didn't get as much joy down that left-hand side as he normally does. So we go into the second half. The first 10 minutes, I thought both teams were pretty cautious. Again, not great. And then Aubameyang has a good chance. He smashes the bar. Good layout from Lacazette. I thought he was going to bury it in the bottom left-hand corner. But it's a good strike, but he hit the bar. Again, Spurs just were happy to let us have the ball. I'm sure Mourinho would have said that in the week. Let them have the ball. Let them break us down. We'll hit them on the counter. We've got Harry Kane. We've got Son. We've got Lucas Moura. We've got Lo Celso. We hit them on the break. That's when they're going to be susceptible. So he set them up like this. So they was happy for us to have possession of the ball. And then, I don't know what happened. We had the drinks break. And then it just went to shit. From that, the last 20 minutes, I'd say, I thought defensively we were terrible. We was getting pulled all over the place. The gaps that were appearing. We saw the Mustafi we have seen from his time at Arsenal getting too touch tight, getting spun. There was a point when Harry Kane spun him. Kane's gone in, put a cross in. Martinez, very brave, gets the ball, nicks the ball ahead of Son and gathers it in his arms. So good piece of work from Martinez. And then what happened after that? Then, we had a chance on the 78th minute with Aubameyang hitting a snapshot that was going to the bottom left-hand corner. But a good save from Lloris. I'd expect him to make that save, but it was a good strike at goal. And then 2 minutes later, another save from Martinez from Harry Kane. If it wasn't for Martinez, but yeah. And then, lo and behold, Tottenham corner, set piece, good ball into the box. I'm thinking Arsenal probably doing zonal marking, which can cause all sorts of chaos. Alderweireld has done it before, does it again. Good header into the goal, 2-1 to Spurs. Unbelievable. And actually, you know what? From that, again, 2 minutes after that, Martinez makes another save from Harry Kane with a good save down to his bottom left-hand corner. We looked like they was gonna get threes and fours Tottenham, to be honest with you, without actually, again, just hitting us on the counter, because we got to chase the game. 2-1 down, 5 minutes to go. We can't seem to go there. That's it. March 2014 since we beat Tottenham away. Now that's 27 games away from home since 2015. We haven't won against the top six. And one clean sheet. That tells you all you need to know. Again, summary-wise, Mourinho, again, like I said, tactics before, 2 banks of 4, solid, compact, difficult to break down, hit us on the break. You might say, done us tactically, possibly. Yes, we have possession of the football. I take that on board. Again, I said in my match review against Leicester that we did the opposite of what we did against Wolves. We was not clinical. And when you're not clinical, it comes back to bite you on the arse. And that's what happened. And we saw that stat that Arsenal have dropped the most points from winning positions, joint with Bournemouth, and that's 12 points. And again, that tells you all you need to know. It's a sickener to take that one. Honestly, Tottenham, we had 48 hours over Tottenham in terms of preparation, because they had the tough game against Bournemouth, where they didn't register a shot on goal. Spurs. There were things in our favour to finally go to Spurs and give them a good seeing to and turn them over. And we still can't do it. And you know what? I look at the players. You have to look at the players not being clinical, defensively poor again, susceptible. Oh man, it's you know what it is with Arsenal? I'm gonna use some analogies, right? And it will make sense. Anybody seen Long Lost Family, right? When obviously you have family members that they try to find or can't find. We're like the long lost family of the Premier League, in the sense that there's always a stat that comes out and you think, oh my God, Arsenal. Most points drop from winning positions. That tells you all you need to know. 12 points. Again, like I said before, not winning in 27 away games against the top 6. It's not good enough. Arteta's been given a job, man. We've got Liverpool next, and if they're on form even 70%, our defence is going to get ripped to pieces. It doesn't matter who's there. The only saving grace is Kieran Tierney. It's like Arteta's been given a job of hell, man, because it's like he's been given a car and said, drive this from point A to Z. But you know what? In the car, you've got no steering wheel, you've got no brakes, the clutch is broken, there's no petrol, but you know what? You still got to get from A to Z. It's impossible. What does he do with this group of players? We're in for some serious pain, man, for a very long time. It's not even short term. We felt the pain for years with our performances, but man of the match, Emi Martinez by a country mile. If it wasn't for him, it would have been 3s or 4s, maybe 5s. He's been the one bright spot since the pandemic, to be honest with you, as well as Saka. He's been solid and commanding in the box. Just a shame he's got defenders in front of him that are not good enough. So yeah, guys, drop in the comments down below. Click like, share, subscribe my content, pass it on. Let me hear your thoughts about the game. Is it a missed opportunity? Again, are we not clinical again? Was you happy with the team lineup? And yeah, just let me know your thoughts about the game, positive or negative, if you can find any positive. So yeah, like I said, click like, share, subscribe. Drop your comments down below. Hashtag Tottenham 1, Tottenham 2, Arsenal 1. Next game, Liverpool at home. Pray now. That's Yumo, Albert, JTV, over and out.